How's it going, everybody? Gaming Grandpa here, playing my MLS Glory New York Red Bull save. This is Season 3. I'm calling this Episode 1B because I'm only going to have 3 episodes, or at least I was planning on only having 3 episodes this season. I just had the one where we registered the team and showed you everything. Now, I decided I want to go ahead and play my first game. Primarily because before I start simming, I want to see how some of my youngsters play. Some of my new players, Endrick, Ibrahim, Brown. I want to see how they perform. I'm liking that left side of my field. So it's going to be kind of neat. And I also have some news. For the first time in 5 or 6 seasons in the MLS and Football Manager, I decided to place a bid on a waiver wire. And I'm going to hopefully get my old buddy back with Potnick. And I will cover that after this game. But here's the starting lineup. Making his debut in goal is Green. Debut at left back is Brown with Williams and Vitic. You should know them by now as my 2 center backs. And then making his debut is Estevez as a right back. Vargas is actually making his debut. He's played before for me, but this is his debut as a starter for me. He's an American kid that I got, I claimed off. Well, he passed waivers, and I ended up picking him up as a free agent. All right, Osman is my left winger making his debut. Spendy, of course, you should know him. He is my captain, my team leader. He is my central attacking midfielder that hopefully is going to get a hat trick. All right, Kabik, you know him. He's my right winger. Endrick, the stud himself. I cannot believe he's in an MLS uniform, much less New York Red Bull. So I am very excited about that. He is my left striker, and then Masui is my right striker. And Masui's actually played a little bit, but Endrick's making his debut. So we are playing Atlanta United, and they're usually, yeah, I know they have to give them numbers. I don't number these. I let the AI do it. I don't really care. But this is the first game I've played in a while, so I'm kind of excited to see how things go. Why not? I don't know. I listen to them. As much as it might be a cliche, is the first goal all important? I'm hopeful. Well, it's nice to start well. How important is a good performance for you today? I'm happy with our preparation. I'm going to go with that one. Preparation is everything in soccer these days, and you may feel you know what to expect from Atlanta United. Can you see them enjoying any tactical surprises? Not really, but we're going to go with that. All right, and as you notice, as is custom for me, I have pictures on every one of my players. At least I should. I went through my squad, so hopefully I will. I'm stoked for this. I want to see these kids do really well. Going to be exciting. All right, Green passed it to Vitic. Vitic up to Estevez. He forwards it on to Kabik, who almost loses it. Over to Mishowi. I can't pronounce that kid's name to save my life. All right, come on. Brown with the yellow card already. Ooh! I don't know who touched that last. It said Brown, but I thought it got ricocheted off of somebody before it got to him. But hey, we'll take it. Vargas over to Brown, who has a yellow card, and he manages to get his first assist somehow. Who did it go? Oh, yeah, it did go off. It went off with Stacy, but that's okay. We will take it, and we're up 1-0. I love it. I love it. All right. Stacy throws it in and there we go. Spendy. There we go. Endrick. Oh man, I want to see him get his first goal for us. There you go. What a interception by Endrick. Boo, Spendy. He ain't missing him from there. Man, the action's going quick and fast, but I like it. Endrick, man. Endrick. They can't hold him in. Vargas to Spendy with a wonderful kick. There we go. 2-0. I'm loving it. Come on, guys. Let's do it. All right, Vitic. There you go, buddy. Back to Green. What you going to do? Over to Vitic. They try to play out from the back. All right, Estevez up to Vitic. Come on now. There you go. To Vargas. Back to Williams. What's he going to do to Vargas again? Come on. There you go, bud. All right, Endrick. Let's see you pull off some of these moves. Oh, tried to thread it. There you go. Get in front of him, Vitic. There you go. There you go. That was all. All right, see how well my new goalkeeper plays. Is that another corner? It looks like it. All right. There you go. Come on, guys. All right. You can end the highlight anytime. I don't like them having it down here. There you go. Block it. Oh, my God, man. That's all right. This is the MLS. They're supposed to score. I want to see what happened there, but Bravo over to Giallo. Morello, and he crosses it, didn't he? Yep. Yeah, not much my goalkeeper could do. He was in the right spot for that initial save, but it's all right. Come on now, guys. I really want Endrick to score. Vitic with a yellow card. He had a lot of yellow cards. That was a bad pass by Vargas, but hey, that's all right. There you go. I don't know what that was, but we'll take it. All right. What is this? Yeah, we want to stay on our feet. I don't really care about playing for set pieces. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Sometimes they come up too hot and heavy. Man, they got another corner. I thought that was in. I was freaking out. Come on, guys. There you go. All right, Vitic. Let's calm it down here. Over to Brown. Brown over to Vargas. Oh, they're kicking it too fast. All right, come on. There you go, Brown. Wow, look at him. I thought he was going to take a shot. All right, Kabik. There you go. All right, up to Brown. It's crossing. Boom. Oh, man. All right, Kabik. There you go. Oh, he lost it. We got it back, but that's the end of the highlight. We got another one. Brown throws it in. Let's see. Endrick. Nope, that was Osman. All right. That is a wonder kid for you, folks. Brown. Who is that? Oh, that's Osman. Look at that. Just nobody even close to it. That's first goal in a New York Red Bulls uniform. I love it. Now if we get Endrick on the board. And for those of you that have watched me play, you know I love to use all of my subs. Oh! That was offsides. Ugh. He did make a save, Green did, so it's all right. All right, it's halftime. All right. How many yellow cards we have already? Brown, Vitic. Oh, my gosh, man. Vitic with his yellow cards, man. Now, let me ask you a question. How does my goalkeeper run 1.9 miles? Anybody? How does my goalkeeper, unless they're counting... I don't know how he runs 1.9 miles. I don't, it blows my mind. All right. I have way too many yellow cards here. And Vitic, man, what are you doing? He had more yellow cards last year than anybody in the league. And I don't know. That just drives me nuts. But I'm not going to make a sub yet. I'm not going to. Now, Vargas, I will. I'm going to put Soma in for Vargas because I'm not really losing much. And we know he's having a good game, but you got a yellow card, dude. So, you're doing brilliantly. Keep it up. All right, that's one sub that I used, and I have 4 left. Come on, guys. Let's play some D without getting a yellow card, preferably. There you Oh, man, I thought Spendy had it. Ooh. Goalkeeper had to get a piece of that. Beautiful block. There you go, Endrick. There you go. Oh, beautiful header by Endrick. That was a pretty good play. All right. I make subs here pretty soon, but not just yet. I'm going to get a bunch of these kids in that want to get some scoring in. Let's see what we're going to do here. Come on, Brown. Give me another goal so I can take some of my players out. There you go. Come on. Endrick. Nope, that was Osman again. That's the second goal. Well, we know he ain't coming out. He's on a hat trick. Look at him dribbling around everybody, and boom. And, yep, they can't stop him. That's just awesome. All right, I am making some subs. All right. So, Dordovic. Man, I wanted to get him some play time, so I'm going to do it. He's coming in from who's having a fairly bad game. All right, my left back. I don't have another left back. I don't know what I was thinking on that one, but I am going to bring Winder in for Vitic because he's got that yellow card and it's just kind of ticking me off. All right, so that's 2. I wanted Alvarez to come in too, but Spendy's having a good game. So who is that? Kabik. Yep, I'll bring Soria in for Kabik. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I have one more sub left, and I always usually save that to about the 75-minute mark to get him some game time. I can't believe I didn't have Cooper on the bench, but that's okay. It's 4-1. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. I'm going to make my last sub now. Who's it going to be? I just cannot take Osman out. He's having too good of a game. I cannot do that. Now, Brown, but I don't have any more left backs that can cover him. And let's do this. He is not playing very well, so we're going to do that. Enriquez is going to get some game time. So much needed game time, actually. And there you go. Endrick, he's my corner kicker. How is that working out? He's short, so that's fine. He hasn't had a horrible game, but, he's not had a very good one either. I was hoping he would score a goal here. But Osman, there we go. Oh, my gosh. What the heck, guys? Oh, come on, guys. Hopefully this wasn't their highlight. I'm hoping it was ours, and it was theirs. Oh, well, 4-2. The game should be over. We don't need to see the replay. I would love to have Endrick score, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That's fine. He will get plenty of goals, I'm sure. And that should be pretty much it. Oh, another highlight. Endrick. Take a shot, man. Ooh, that's all right. He wants a goal, don't he? He's like, I'm not used to not scoring. What the heck? All right, so that should be about it. There we go. Good win, guys. Good win. We'll take it. So it looks like we have a pretty good team, huh? Nice work, everyone. Where's my boy Andrew? Look delighted. All right, and Osman, way to go. All right, I am happy about that. How delighted are you? We executed perfectly. How important was... Oh, it's always good. All right. Yeah, there we go. I'm saving it because my game crashed already on me. All right, and I'll go through all this later. But for now, I wanted to show you what I was talking about on the waiver wire. All right. I made a bid for Zapotnik. Remember, he was my right striker last year. He had 22 goals in all competitions. So, yeah, he had a pretty good year for us. So I was very excited about that. What is all of this here? Oh, okay. That's right. He is playing for his team. He has quite a few caps, 16 caps for Slovenia. But, yeah, I'd be happy to get him back. And I did put a bid on him. Now, for those that don't know anything about the waiver bid, where have you been? I've talked about it multiple times. But whenever a player is not released, whenever a player is waived, now, there's a difference between release and waiving, all right? But that's in my tutorial series. I'm not going to cover that. But when a player is waived, they go on the waiver wire or a waiver list, as you can see here. All right, this was the day after registration where all the players are waived. And don't worry, there's really not that many players that were decent that were waived. But Popotnik, who New England made a huge trade with me, they come after him. It was crazy, but 2.1 million allocation money and all kinds of other stuff. So they come after him. Now you're asking yourself, why would they waive him, 2 months, 3 months later? Well, remember the reason I wanted to get rid of him is because he wanted a bigger contract than what I could afford to give him. I didn't have any DP slots open. He was too old for an under 22, so I had no choice but to either trade him or sell him. I didn't want to release him because then I'm still paying the salary. So I went ahead and, I did send him through the transfer room. I didn't transfer list him low, and they come back immediately with a bid. And I'm like, alrighty, so I traded him. So the reasons why they probably got rid of him is, number one, and probably the most important, is he wanted a new contract because it was the end of the season, and so he probably wanted a DP contract, and they couldn't afford it, so they just waived him. All right. Now, the thing is, during a waiver period, they would still be responsible for paying his salary if no team claimed him. Now, if he does sign with another team outside the MLS, then of course they're not responsible for it. But if he remains a free agent, he's basically getting $650,000, which is what his contract is. They would be responsible for paying that. Now, the cool thing is, I can afford it, number one, in the salary cap. I have plenty of room. He would reslot into that right striker role, and Masui would take over the central midfielder role, which, remember, I'm waiting on a player to come in, and I'll just have him be backup. So it works out for me, and I get a 22 goal scorer back. So I'm happy. Now, he's also going to be at this contract, so he did get a little bit of a pay raise, but not much. So, he's just going to sit here and play for me this year, and that's going to be it. And, we'll talk next year when it comes. So, it is what it is. But I am happy to get him back. It's the first time I've ever placed a bid. Normally what I do, I wait for these kids to become free agents, and then I sign them. Like, I'm scouting this kid, so I'll re-sign him, and I'll sign him to, because he's a free agent, he wants to play, and all the other minor league clubs in America are going to want him. I'm going to end up signing him to a reserve contract and putting him in a B team, letting him mature and develop from there. All right. Now, the reason I did not wait for Potnick to become a free agent is because then he would want a designated player contract if he wanted to come back to me. The chances are he probably wouldn't, because I traded him, so he would be mad and upset and wouldn't want to come back to me. So, and if he did, he would want a DP contract. Well, I'm getting him for $650,000 this year, so yeah, I'd be an idiot not to do it. So that's why I decided to place a bid, because I wanted him at this contract here, and instead of paying more. So hopefully you understand that. But it was a good game. We won. Way to start out the season 1-0. I'm very happy about that. So I'm probably not going to have another episode until midway point, most likely. But who knows? I might decide to play a championship game. I haven't played that much in this series so far, so I've been simming most everything. So it's going to be kind of exciting. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And thanks for those of you that subscribe to me. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to do this full time. In order to do that, I got to have better content. But to do that, I have to have more subscribers. I need to make money, to have better equipment and everything else. But also, a reminder, I do have my Patreon channel open now. And if you haven't witnessed my ranting and raving episodes, I think you'll get a kick out of it. It's kind of cool. And the only place to get it is on my Patreon. So thanks again, guys. And I'll see you at the next episode. I was simming, and I noticed that this was coming up on the schedule, so I wanted to stop it because I completely forgot about the Club World Championship. It's every 4 years, and seeing how this is a 5-year save, I didn't think we'd be in it because I didn't plan on winning the Champions League in my first season. So we're automatically qualified for it now. There's 32 teams that go into it. I'll be honest with you, I've only been in this one time ever with an MLS team, and that was St. Louis City, and we managed to get out of our pot because we had a really good draw, or out of our group because we had a good draw. If you get a good draw, it's very possible to move on, but then you're going to get your butt kicked because you got PSG, Bayern Munich, you got Inter, you got Juventus possibly, you got all the English teams, Man City, Man United, Arsenal, whoever makes it, Chelsea, whatever, and you're just going to get your butt kicked. If you get out of the main group, you can win some money, some prize money, and Seattle was in this last, I believe, before they made it, the 4-year tournament, they were in it, and they actually got to the quarterfinals, and they won more money in that than they did all their other prize money from winning the Champions League, Leagues Cup, and everything else. So it is a good thing for us if we can get out of the group, but I don't know what kind of draw it's going to be. But I thought you might be interested to check it out. So we're going to come into this, and I have no idea how the draws work, but Mr. Frank Lampard is our host. It's funny. He's like, hello, everybody. Frank Lampard here. I'll be your host with the most for the Club World Championship draw. It's hard to believe this year's edition is the 26th, and it's a privilege to be here. Well, first off, it's every 4 years now, so this year's edition, it's funny. He should say every 4 years maybe. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, I have no idea how they take the pots from it or how they line them up. I really don't know. If it's by continent, I don't have a clue because these teams, I don't even know what pot we're in. So it's funny. But anyway, let's see what happens here. Al Iliad is in Group A. Uraro's Group B. Monterrey's Group C. Ajax Group H. All right, now we're down here with Arsenal, Roma, Boca, Chelsea, Bayern, Porto, Inter, Leon, Man City, us, Paris SG, Real Madrid, Leipzig, River, San Jose, Seattle, Sevilla, and Sundowns. Oh, I wonder what kind of draw we're going to get. Bayern. I would love that group. Don't want that group. That. Oh. Okay. Not too many teams left. Man, I wanted that group. That would have been good. Oh, well. Aha! Two teams left, and we're one of them. Oh, crap. Okay, so we're in Group H, it looks like, against Man City and Ajax. Are you freaking kidding me? Don't get me wrong. Boca can be a tough team. They're in Argentina. I actually had a friendly scheduled with them, and they didn't show up. They had to cancel because of schedule conflict or whatever. But Man City, are you effing kidding me, man? I do not want to play Man City. So we're not getting out of that group. I can tell you that. I would have loved this group here. I wouldn't have minded that group. That one they could have it. That one would have been perfect too. That one would have sucked. That one wouldn't have been too bad. That one, I didn't want that one in Paris SG. But Man City, you're freaking kidding me, man. One of the best teams in the world we're going to get. They're actually my favorite team. But, that's a whole other rant and rave on that one. But anyway, Group H. Now, let's finish. Let's see. I'll hit continue, and then we'll see. I don't even know when this thing starts. And, if you can hear that train coming, I am so sorry. I do my best to cut it out. Oh, okay. It's down here. So, I might play some of them games just for fun because I do enjoy that tournament. But I will be back here somewhere around in here with episode 2, and I'll cover all the other stuff then. So anyway, thanks for watching for the special edition of MLS Glory at New York Red Bull Season 3 with the FIFA Club World Championship. So anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you at the next episode.